I think something too that a lot of people don't think about is beyond being sustainable is the philosophy that Native Americans have on beauty, because we have a very different view on beauty. I know I'm kind of going a different direction than sustainability, but I think this is really important because it does dovetail into how we view ourselves and how we view the planet. When the colonies came over, they had more of what we call a pyramid structure within humanity. And that came over because obviously they had kings and queens in Europe and everybody came over. And unfortunately, that structure is still here today and it's global. And the idea is that the beauty trends follow this pyramid, that whoever is rich and whoever is famous, those tend to be the people that have the beauty trends follow them. Take, for instance, right now we've been living in the Kardashian era. And so the Kardashians are both rich and famous. And so you see the beauty trends, big butts, tiny little waist, big boobs, big lips. All of that is something that now you see all these cosmetic surgeons are doing, the BBL and the injections and all of this. And what's really being said is if I can look like the people on the top, then I will have value. So people are changing the way they look because what's really being said is if I could look like that, I'll be valuable. In the native way, we have a flat leadership. So we are a tribe, we're a circle. And so on a circle, every single person in that circle is valuable. And what we do is we take our cues from nature, and nature shows this incredible uniqueness. So when you take animals and you look at the patterns on their fur, it is a actual impossibility for those that fur pattern to repeat. And we as human beings are a one of one. So when you think about our ancestors, I always say the thousands of people who had to hook up for us to be here, that means that we are so unique and so valuable because there'll never be another one like us. And so in the tribe, we believe that everyone has value, everyone is unique, and also the tribe, the actual sustainability of the tribe is dependent on the unique talents of every single person within a tribe. Because if everybody is the same, the tribe will not be able to survive. We're depending on everybody to be diverse and unique and to bring something different to the tribe in order to sustain it. So our view on beauty is so different than the colonial model. And when you have that view on yourself and you value yourself because you know there'll never be another one like you and you have something to bring to the world, it starts making you think about contribution and how you take care of the planet, because you realize that that uniqueness is something you want to sustain with everything that's sustaining you. So I know it's a lot to talk about, but it's a really important part of Native Beauty is that philosophy to empower people.
Well said. Very well said, Ruth Ann. I mean, it's so true. We definitely seem to fixate on one standard of beauty and then everybody tries to go for that. But I love how you position that it was because of this pyramid model where, we're trying to look at what we're considering the top of because, with the rise of social media and the influencers, we still see a lot of that. And, it can be to the negation of a lot of other beautiful things that we really should be striving for. And I really love the circular tribal model that you outlined for us. And definitely I think it's just a lot more healthy just in general. But with that said, the beauty industry is recognizing what you're doing because I do know that you did win a 2025 Allure Beauty Magazine award for what you were creating with Native Beauty. So definitely the industry is recognizing what you're doing and hopefully, helping to put that messaging a little bit more forward.